If you are visiting Osaka, I would highly recommend doing a day trip to Himeji. Just 1 hour away by train, Himeji is famous for Himeji Castle, considered the best and most beautiful original castle in Japan. Another nearby city to consider is Kobe. Located just 20 minutes away, it is home to the world-famous Kobe beef and Japan's third largest Chinatown after Yokohama and Nagasaki. In this video, I will share what to do for separate day trips to these cities. Shown here is the plan for the day trip to Himeji. Location 3 and 4 are located about 8 kilometers away from Himeji Castle and require a bus ride. From Osaka, you can take the JR local train directly to Himeji. As soon as you exit JR Himeji station, you can already see Himeji Castle in the distance. It will take 20 minutes walk. If you prefer to take the bus, you can take bus number 6 to 10 from just outside the JR station. When getting the tickets for Himeji Castle, do purchase the combo ticket with Kokoen Garden for some discount, as that will be the next location to visit. Himeji Castle, which is also known as White Heron Castle due to its elegant white appearance, is considered Japan's best original castle due to its imposing size, beauty, and well-preserved castle complex. Unlike most Japan castles, it was never destroyed by war or fires and is one of the 12 remaining original castles. Most visitors will enter through the Otemon Gate, which brings you to the large cherry tree-lined field. This place is very popular for cherry blossoms viewing. The castle was completed in 1609. To get to the main keep, you will pass through labyrinth-like route along wall paths and multiple gates. These are actually defensive measures to counter attacking forces. The main keep is a 6-story wooden structure. Visitors enter through the lower floor and climb upwards via a series of steep and narrow stairs. It will be difficult for those with mobility issues. The top floor houses a small shrine and you can look out the windows to all directions. You will see the maze-like defenses of the castle complex, and further beyond is the city of Himeji. On the lower floors, you will see weapons racks that used to store spears and guns. There are actually volunteer tour guides at the entrance. It is not a scam and you can freely use their services. After the visit, exit via Otemon Gate and there are some restaurants on the opposite side of the road. Get lunch here before or after the visit to Kokoen Garden. Kokoen Garden is located just outside of Himeji Castle, or a quick 5 minutes walk. It is relatively new garden built in 1992 to commemorate the centenary of Himeji Castle. Just after the entrance, there is a restaurant that you can get a meal while enjoying the beautiful garden scenery. There are a total of 9 gardens within Kokoen Garden, each designed with various different Edo period styles, some of which are pond with waterfall, tea garden, pine tree garden, bamboo garden, and flower garden. Each of these gardens are separated walled sections, and it is easy to mistakenly think you have covered all the gardens, but then realize there are more as you move from one section to the next. Even though Kokoen Garden doesn't have the long history compared to other Japanese gardens I have been to, it definitely is one of the best and well worth the time to visit if you are in Himeji. For the next location, catch the number 10 bus from the bus stop on the opposite side of the road from Kokoen Garden. It is about 100 meters away. The final stop of this bus is the Mount Shosha roadway, which is 30 minutes away. Do take note of the time of the last cable car down to avoid missing it. Mount Shosha is the site of Engyoji Temple, a temple complex with 1000 years of history. It is located 8 kilometers away from city center. The cable car only takes 5 minutes. However, it takes another 15 minutes walk through forested path to reach Nunobiki Gate from the upper roadway station. As it takes another 15 minutes walk to reach Meriken, which is a beautiful wooden temple hall constructed on steep slope. It looks sort of like a smaller version of Kiyomizu-dera Temple in Kyoto. The area is especially beautiful for autumn foliage. Another 10 minutes walk along the forest trail brings you to 3 large wooden temple halls, collectively known as Mitsunodo. The 3 halls are named Daikodo, Jikido, and Jogyodo. Jikido now houses temple artifacts exhibit. Due to the absence of modern infrastructure, Mitsunodo was used as shooting location for some of the scenes for the movie The Last Samurai starring Tom Cruise. As you might notice from my video, there are very few visitors here. Likely it is a bit far from the city center to attract tourists. You can consider coming here if you are spending a full day in Himeji. Before leaving Himeji, do check out the Miyuki shopping street just outside JR Himeji station. It is a covered pedestrian shopping street featuring the usual variety of shops such as fashion, drugs, souvenir, gachapon, and restaurants that you'll find at other cities' shopping street. This street in particular is way less busy compared to Osaka, Kyoto, or even Nara. So you can do your shopping in a more relaxed atmosphere here, but the trade-off is that there are less variety. The building connected to JR Himeji station is a shopping mall where you can also find many fashion-related shops. On the ground floor, there are a couple of restaurants as well. I would recommend going to a sushi place just outside of the building named Totoro. It is a sushi bar where you have your meal standing up. The sushi is very fresh and affordable for its quality. Certainly a new experience to try. Shown here is the plan for the day trip to Kobe. A quick reminder to help like and subscribe to my channel for the next Japan videos. From Osaka, take the 20 minutes JR Special Rapid Service train to Kobe Sannomiya Station. From there, it is just 10 minutes walk west to reach Ikuta Jingja Shrine. Ikuta Jingja is believed to be one of the oldest shrines in Japan, dating back to around the 3rd century. The main shrine is dedicated to goddess of weaving, Waka Hirumi, who is said to be good at making connections between people. So visitors come here to pray for good business or happy marriages. The 44 households that took care of the shrine back then are given the title Kanbei or Sacred Households, which is the origin of the city name Kobe. Walking 10 minutes north of Ikuta Jinja Shrine is the Kitano Cho District. Located at the foot of Roko Mountains, this area used to house the foreign merchants and diplomats when Kobe was opened for foreign trade around the second half of 19th century. More than a dozen Western-style formal mansions remain in this area and are open to public, but they do charge entrance fees of 500 yen or more. One of the mansions is now a Starbucks cafe and it is free to enter. So if you want to skip paying, at least drop by the Starbucks building. Some of the more notable mansions are the Weathercock House, built in 1909 by a German merchant, and the Miyuki House, which was the United States Consul General residence. The best view of the area is from Kitano Tenman Shrine, located just near the Weathercock House. You will have to climb up a short flight of stairs to reach the shrine. To get to next location, walk 15 minutes northeast to Kobe Nunobiki roadway. The signboards are a bit hard to notice, so do look out for them. The roadway brings you up to the upper station and the ride only takes 10 minutes. As it ascends, it passes by the middle station and then the Nunobiki Herb Garden below, giving a nice aerial view. At the upper station, the highlight is the observation desk located outside the station, which offers spectacular view of Kobe. Other than the observation deck, there is a rest house with a cafe, restaurant and souvenir shop which sells many herbal and aromatic products. During my visit, it was almost to Christmas and there were outdoor stalls selling Christmas-related souvenirs. However, the garden doesn't look as good as it was approaching winter. From the upper station, follow the winding path down that brings you through the different outdoor gardens in Nunobiki Herb Garden. The garden is approximately 40 acres and features over 200 varieties of herb and seasonal flowers. However, I think I visited at the worst possible time during winter season, as a lot of the flowers and herbs are no longer blooming. There is a large glass house kept at warm tropical temperature, which enables the growing of tropical plants and herbs. It does look lush green inside. The glass house also has a cafe and restaurant. Going past the glass house, the path will pass by more outdoor gardens. There are hammocks available if you like to take in the sun. I don't know much about the plants, but there are silver grass and large fields of cosmos planted. The path ends at the middle station, which will bring you down to the lower station. The Shin Kobe station is located just 5 minutes away, and you can catch the metro back to Sannomiya station. Once back in Sannomiya station area, do visit any of the nearby restaurants serving the world famous Kobe beef. I had mine at Moriya Honten. Some of the more popular restaurants would require prior reservations. Renowned for its exceptional quality and melt-in-your-mouth marbling, Kobe beef is a must-try at least once in your life. Lunch meals would usually be cheaper than dinner meals if you like to spend less. Sannomiya Center Gai is just adjacent to Sannomiya Station, is the busiest shopping area in Kobe. It is a covered pedestrian shopping street featuring the usual variety of shops such as fashion, drugs, souvenir, gachapon, and restaurants that you will find at other cities' shopping street. Keep walking towards southwest and it will bring you to another shopping area called Motomachi Shopping Street. From then, Nankinmachi or Kobe Chinatown just run parallel to it. Nankinmachi is the center of Chinese community in Kansai area. Chinese merchants settled near Kobe port after the port was opened for foreign trade in 1868. Two main streets run through the area, meeting each other at a small plaza in the center where you will find a pavilion. The area are packed with shops, Chinese restaurants, and food stalls that sell popular items such as steamed buns, dumplings, ramen, milk tea, and various other Chinese dishes. Try out the popular Shanghai-style fried dumplings at Union Restaurant. They have sitting space upstairs. Be careful of the hot soup inside the dumplings. The two other Chinatown in Japan are located in Yokohama and Nagasaki. Walking 10 minutes south will bring you to Meriken Park and Kobe Harbourland. Meriken Park is a waterfront park in Kobe Port area. The red color 108 meters tall Kobe Port Tower and the Kobe Maritime Museum are both located here. You can also take one of the 45 minutes long sightseeing cruise from the adjacent Nakatote Chuo Terminal. A bit further is Kobe Harbourland, where there are a couple of shopping complexes. The most popular are Mosaic, South Mall, and the North Mall. They offer a large selection of shops, restaurants, and cafes. Many of the restaurants at Mosaic overlook the harbour with nice views of Kobe Port Tower and the Kobe Maritime Museum across the water. At the southern end of Mosaic stands a Ferris wheel. This brings us to the end of the trip. Lastly, I list out the cost of the activities for reference. Do pause if you'd like to take a look. Hope this information helps for your trip to Himeji and Kobe. A quick reminder to help like and subscribe to my channel for next travel videos.